Kaiju Blood Battle, hosted by Kai Killens and brother JJ Hoops today. We've got a lot of recruits, people who haven't quite played in the season yet, but they're here to show their talent. Some of them not even self-committed yet. I'm here with my co-host, B-Ron. B-Ron, how are we doing today?
I am wonderful, Seed. It's always good to be with you on the mic, and now we're here for this Kaiju Blood Battle. Really excited for him, my man.
Yeah, and so, I mean, with obviously Kai Killens and JJ who've putting this together, we know they're here. Yep. We've also got, I think, probably the highest rated recruit and really the star of this one, Monte Parsons, who recently gave his soft commit to Philadelphia, teaming up with Jermaine Owens over there. That'll be quite the duo. So who else do you kind of have your eyes on in this game?
So, like you said, see, there's a lot of talent here in this one, and besides Kai, JJ, and Monty Parsons, I'm also looking forward to seeing Carson Cuthbert in here, who recently self-committed to Gulf Coast Lockdown, if memory serves correct, and that's exciting for him. So, looking forward to seeing how he does as well.
Absolutely, and I'm interested to see. We've got Jawan Harris in the building today as well. He recently, reports came out he didn't soft commit, but leaning towards Bad Boys, they've been pretty quiet during this whole offseason, so that could be a big recruit for them. Excited to see what kind of work he can put in, and so we got a lot of guys. And just to give y'all the info, we've got a best of 3 games going on here. Each game will be to 21. And we'll just see who can kind of take the title in this one. In the first annual Kaiju Blood Battle, they put it together, and since they're very engaged and very known people around the community, SimWorld TV caught wind of it, decided to broadcast it so everyone can kind of see this event. And hopefully, we'll see it again next year.
Yeah, hopefully we will. You mentioned Jawan Harris a minute ago. He's currently has just one college look at him. Missouri is looking at him right now. And he's really into MMA, much like one of our other similar hoop members, Benari James. So maybe we'll see them square at some point. Not in the ring, of course, not in the ring, but here on the hardwood at some point we'll see them go at it. I'd imagine.
I think I'd like to see them in the ring too. That could be entertaining.
Oh my goodness! Yeah. Hey, look, who knows, man? Who knows? It'll be fun either way, I'm sure.
Absolutely. And B-Rod, so with all the softness going on, and we've got the commitment craze, SimWorld Today special tomorrow at 12 Eastern. Going to be a lot of analysis going on of hard commits as they happen, and a lot of news, a lot of finding out if those soft commits turned into, real engagements, real marriages. As Rick Blaze likes to say, these are the marriages. Everyone's heading to the altar to find out if this is for real or not. Is there anyone that you've heard has soft committed that you kind of raise an eyebrow at and you say, I'm not so sure that one's going to hold up? Is there anyone that comes to mind when you think about that?
From this game in particular or in general?
Just in general.
In general. I think one that comes to mind for me, honestly, Benari James going to soft committing to Heartland. I don't know why, but that one just, makes me go, are you sure that that's going to happen? I could be wrong, and probably will, probably, but something about that just doesn't fit right with me. And it might have to do for me with the personalities of Benari and Coach Lovelace. That's probably why it's drawing my attention so much. What about you?
Yeah, I kind of see that. And, Benari, we've seen his development both as a player and, as a person, and his outspokenness. And it wouldn't be the most shocking thing to me, no disrespect to Benari, to see that he maybe has changed his mind. Because there's nothing wrong with changing your mind. That's why there's a soft commit period and you're not immediately committing. But I could see that. I think for me, one that's a little bit interesting, and I'm excited to see if this is going to kind of play out. I don't want to say that I'm skeptical of it, but I just want to see it go through. I want to see the paper signed. I want to see him there. Richard Hennessy to Latin America, because that one to me is a big one. He's a guy who can really kind of anchor a team and be a really good big for a team, and someone that could help, not do it on his own, but he could help put similar Latin America on the map. So I don't think my skepticism comes from thinking it won't necessarily happen, but I think it comes from being excited for it to happen and just hoping that it doesn't fall through.
And more so hoping it does happen versus it not
Exactly.
happening at all. I got
Exactly.
you. That makes sense to me. Yeah, that makes total sense. I understand that. And speaking of Hennessy in particular with that thing too, there was the report. I remember that day because the
Ooh.
report came out earlier in the day where there was talk of him going to the yacht club, and then it was one of those things where later in the day it was a psych. We got you, and, and it switched gears on us at the last minute. And even then, still, again, because it's a soft commit period, it's not a full commit thing. So that very well could change, even still.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's interesting to me because Run DMV was it. Let's talk about Run DMV this offseason. B-Ron, I know that's probably that's the team that's closest to you proximity
Yes, yeah.
wise. They lost Nick Hugo. Supposedly, again, all soft commit period. You never know what someone's gonna pull out of a hat. But Nick Hugo's supposedly gone. You got Arlo Cook, number 8th ranked recruit in the region, in the area, and he has supposedly not just not committed to DMV, but has rejected an offer from them, is what sources are saying. So, what has DMV got? Do they have anything planned? Oh
What a
my
block.
God, Jawan Harris!
Oh,
After hitting a 3 a couple possessions ago, he's showing a little two-way play there.
hey, get that cheese out of here.
But yeah, Run DMV. Do we think they've got something going on in the shadows? Do you think they're kind of we're gonna sit with our core, maybe get a couple of role players in there, and hope that John Hudgens kind of takes that leap that a lot of people are thinking he's going. Oh, Monte
What a
Parsons.
post move from Parsons, man. So, to your Run DMV question, Sage, there is a lot going on there, and I feel like I feel like it's one of those things where in this soft commit period where you have people moving in the shadows, like you said, and that sort of thing, it very well could be something like that where you just don't know, and I'm losing my train of thought here to talking about it because there's so much that you could talk about and that kind of stuff because it's all over the place over here. But yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know with them. It's weird because Hudgens is a talented player, and I think he could take the next step, but you don't want to put all your eggs in that one basket, so to speak.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, they got Brandon Smith over there too. I think was a very underrated point guard last season. He's got size, good defender. So you know what? Maybe they'll be just fine. Oh, and that's the second straight layup that JJ Hoops has kind of smoked. Maybe it's the nerves. Maybe he's tired from putting the event together. So not going to be too harsh on him, but. Gotta hit those. People are watching. When SimWorld TV picks up a game, it's gonna be broadcast throughout the league. That does mean you got coaches watching. And
Yep.
JJ Hoops is still looking for a place to commit to at the moment. I'm sure he's got a couple offers, but he is not. Supposedly, we have not heard anything about a soft commit from him or his brother Kai Killens, who the reports are that they're not just interested in, but are pretty adamant on staying together and trying to find a team. Ooh, Jawan Harris
Oh,
has been a
man.
sharpshooter today. I love to
Ooh.
see that for him. He'll look nice with a kick out from Samuel Boggs if he decides to go with Bad Boys basketball.
Yeah, so you mentioned the Killins and Hoops connection, hopefully going to stay together thing. I said it before, but I feel like if you have the ability to play with your family and stick it out together, then you should by all means try to do it while you
Ooh,
can. It's easier to do it at the prep and college levels than it is at the pro level, in my opinion, because you have a little bit
absolutely.
more you have a little bit more control, I guess, so to speak, in terms of, who you can make your demands a little bit more, not adamant, so to speak, but you have a little more control at this stage of your life while you're young, still growing, that sort of thing. Once you get into the business side of things with money and contracts and all of that, then I think it becomes a little bit more of a out of your control thing because then you're dealing with other people's egos and business and money and all like it can get messy. So doing it while
Absolutely.
you can is, I think, the best option.
Well, and
Okay,
it's
go ahead.
interesting to me thinking about that because you talk about the whole idea of moving players across, and not every team has the funds to do that. Not every family is willing to do that, but it
Yeah,
doesn't seem like they're ruling that out. So for me, but it's kind of at that point, if you're not against the idea of doing it, it becomes can a team do that? Because if I'm a
right.
team and I offer Kai Kill and say, hey, We want to give you a sponsorship. We want to fly you out, move you out here. We want you to play for us, be a part of our team. And he says, well, hey, I need you to offer my brother. He's a hooper too. I need you to bring him in. We want to play together.
Mhm.
But and as a team, I might be all about that. I might say I would love to have both of you. I only have the money for one sponsorship. I only have the funds to bring in one player, and I want that player to be you. So for me, it almost seems like this whole narrative of them wanting to play together kind of hints at them staying in state in Texas,
In Texas,
unless
yeah.
there's an international. That would be a huge grab if an international team could scrape up the funds to make that happen for both of them, or if there's any
Yeah,
team
I'll
who
get
hasn't
both of
used
them.
any
Yeah, that would be great.
sponsorships and has the ability to bring them both in, great. But that's the thing for the in-state teams. Oh my
Oh!
Key
Woo!
Jan, he looks nice. He had a nice little post turnaround earlier. I mean, he's looking good. He's
Yeah.
looking solid down there. But
Powerful
I'm
slam.
thinking if I'm an in-state team, I don't have to move you anywhere. I'm gonna do any of that, and I can offer
Right.
you both a roster spot, and I can say, look,
Yeah.
we want to
Easy.
bring you and we want to bring your brother in, and we want to make y'all both a part of our rotation, a part of our team. And so for me, that's kind of what it hints at. I'm kind of looking at H-Town Hoopers who
Yeah.
haven't really had the number of soft commits that we've seen from Lone Star. Lone Star, Ronnie Shanahan, Mar Don, Arthur Lattimore, all guys who have said we're soft committing to Lone Star. H-Town, the only one we've heard of is Almighty Saul. He's
Yep,
in
Almighty
state.
Soul, yeah.
He's in state, so they would have some sponsorships left, but wouldn't have to use them here. If I'm H-Town, I'm Coach Bellardi, I'm reaching out to Kai Killens and JJ Hoops as often as possible, saying we have those spots for you too.
Yeah, yeah. Kai from Houston, JJ from San Antonio, and it still it makes a lot of sense for both of them to stay together if they want to do that, and Texas is the best place to do it. So if you are H Town, I think that's maybe not a priority, but if you want to get both of them, you'll have an easier time doing it if that makes sense.
See, for me, I think it is a priority, but not only for the point of, Kai Killens looks like he could be a really good player and JJ looks like he could be a great piece and like all of those things, but it's also if we're assuming that it's going to be easiest for that to happen in state, if I'm H-Town, I'm not letting them get away to Lone Star basketball. I am not letting that happen with Arthur Lattimore, Mar Don. They still have Nene Gibson over there. They still have Mason Green. I'm not letting them also get a hand on Kai Killens and his brother JJ
Right.
Hoops. That's not happening. One, I can use them. They can be great players for me. And two, I need it because that would give Lone Star quite the leg up in that in-state rivalry.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. You spoke about Almighty Soul a minute ago. Big kids, or not a big kid. Well, in 6'5", listed.
6'5" at 15 years old.
Yeah,
That's pretty
that's
big.
a big kid.
That's pretty
Big kid.
big.
No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, yeah. But he is one of those players who I feel like right now he's got Alabama and Tulane looking at him, and he's one of those who I feel like could make an impact, and he had a growth spurt, so that explains why he's 6'5" at 15 years old. That's crazy. So yeah, man, that's an
Yeah, I
exciting
mean,
presence over there for sure.
while I am still waiting to hear some more from what H-Town's doing, I do like that grab for them because we said he's 6'5". Here's the thing though, he had a growth spurt, but he's got some guard skills. He can handle the ball pretty well. He's not got the best jump shot, but he can shoot. He can shoot an open jumper. But he's got some good post moves. We've seen him pull off some good post moves in these open runs. And so that's a guy I think could be good, and he could play the 3 or the 4 for H-Town this year with Tyrell Thompson at the 4, or depending on if they bring in another big, Tyrell at the 5, you can move Almighty up to the 4. So H-Town has something developing. I think they need a couple more pieces, and I see
Great
no
spin
reason.
move. Oh man.
That's ugly.
Woo. Man, good luck stopping that, right?
I'm telling you what, it's been the post moves in this game that have been really outstanding so far.
100%, you are not wrong about that. There are fewer things prettier in basketball than a post move like that too. So, looks good every time, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Look, I'm all for one. I am one all for bringing back more big men in the post, playing that type of basketball. We hit an era of basketball where that was not as prevalent. I would like to see that make a comeback, especially here in SimWorld Prep. So we'll see. We'll see.
Very nice. Very
Put
nice.
put that one in.
Yeah, all the way, right? No, those are the easy ones. I gotta get those. Can't blow those, man.
Finish that. He said, "I'm not smoking a third one. Not happening."
Look, at least not right now anyway. Maybe, next game or so, there'll be 1 or 2 of those.
Uh,
Oh,
pulling
man.
up from range. I believe that's Jawan's third three of the game so far.
Yeah, Jawan's been really active, especially from 3-point land here in this one. It's
Ooh,
now 19-18,
in
if I'm
your
hearing the score
face.
correctly.
In your face.
Oh!
1920,
Yeah,
as we
yep, just
heard
heard
from one
score.
of the attendees here.
Look, I'm glad they got us score over here, keeping it. Somebody's keeping it over here anyway.
And here we go. It's almost like a next bucket wins type of thing at this point.
Yeah, unless they're doing a win by 2 situation.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Jawan can't hit that one. Big man running the point. We love to see it. Someone tell Big Bob to get in here.
Yeah, right? Mr. Big Man running a point for a second there.
Oh.
Okay.
Big man's got handles. Give it back to him. He's got a mismatch. Let's find that.
Yeah, what's it? A mouse in the house, right?
Oh.
Oh. There it is. You heard the call out. See mouse in the house. You heard it, right?
Barbecue chicken. Oh, and that's going to be the game. We'll be back shortly for game 2 of a
Hey, what's up, baby? How you doing, little? Good. To see y'all. Y'all looking great.
Thank you.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, we ready.
All right. Let's see what you got here. Oh, you got them sitting on them big boys? Ooh, yo. Bro, that's clean.
I knew you like it, man. I knew you like it.
I just got one problem, though.
What's that?
It's a goddamn robbery, man. Can't be riding around here with 20. You trying to be incognito.
Man, that's all I can
This
get.
ain't gonna work, bro. What we doing?
I wonder what they arguing about. Girl, I told him that shit wasn't gonna work. He don't listen to nothing.
What's that noise?
Okay.
Pop the trunk, man. I know. Pop the trunk, bro.
No,
Pop the goddamn trunk, man.
You serious right now?
How you gonna steal the car and then keep the dude in the car that you stole the car from?
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my friends. By the way, you have a very nice ride. I really like it. Can I just reach around you and grab the shotty really quick, really fast? Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, and a few of these bullets. Let's go. Man, I told you to be inconspicuous. Shh. Don't go nowhere.
in that dasher with a vixen. You don't wanna see us glisten. Underhanded pitching, hit him straight up in his mitten. Hope the Lord forgive him, man. His grandma been praying, been a bad boy since the Pistons. Wipe his nose, ain't no call. Tell his partners come get him. Stuffing yachters with the pigeons. When we talking outside lingo, ain't no talking over digits. Currents over karma, ain't no motherfucking sentence. Tell him black sent you, sir, your people not your feeling. Oh, man, this smoke was alright. Man, her ass was alright. Don't ask me if I'm alright. Pray this shit gon' go right. All my people alright. All my people alright. All my people alright. All my people alright. Man, this smoke was alright. Man, her ass was alright. Don't ask me if I'm alright. Pray this shit gon' go right. All my people alright. All my people alright. All my people alright. All my people alright.
And welcome back here for game 2 in the Samuel Sports Complex here in Dallas-Fort Worth. Red team took the first one. I do believe. Am I remembering correctly, B-Ron? Check me on that. I do believe. But here we are in the second one. JJ Hoops with a nice showing. 5 for 10. Had a good 6 points there. Had a couple assists, couple rebounds. He looks like he's taking this opportunity. We saw Kai Killens be kind of passive, a little more quiet, but looks like JJ is taking this opportunity to get his name a little bit more on the map. Maybe open up some offers for himself and his brother. Come tomorrow, the hard commitment period will commence. Oh, wide open. Kenyon Young with the slam. And if Red takes this game, again, first team to 21, Red that'll be it. It'll be over. And we'll be waiting for next year's Kaiju Blood Battle. But I'll tell you what, Monte Parsons, he's the big guy, one of the top recruits in the entire country. He looks really good, kind of quiet, 4 buckets, 4 points. We're going by 1s and 2s in this one, just so you don't get confused. But it was a nice 4 for 5. So looking good, and they were all nice buckets. Great post moves we saw from him. And so here we are. Red team's got it. And, we see a lot of these recruits, and, you see the open runs, but they're not always kind of organized basketball games. It's something that, as a coach, you really got to pay attention to. There's certain things in an open run you can kind of watch. How does a player move without the ball? Which there isn't so much of that in an open run. And I'm hearing from production that I am colorblind and that Black actually won the first game. So if Red is to win this game, we will see a third game. And they've started out strong. Monte Parsons going to go right back to work. And he doesn't seem to miss from the post. he's very quickly going to find his way to the top of the talks when it comes to the best offensive post bag. And I know our guy Trey Hyman's been working on that this offseason, so he might have something to say about that. But Monte Parsons is looking not just better than any recruit out there in the post, but he's looking just about as good, if not better than anyone that we already have in the league in SimWorld Prep with his post game. And speaking of guys who look really good and like they could have competed even last year in SimWorld Prep, right now you could put him in. Jawan Harris, his jumper looks nice. And B-Ron, in case you were wondering, B-Ron stepped out. He's getting us a plate of wings and fries to bring back. I get hungry on call, and he offered to go do that for me. So he'll be back shortly with those. Don't ask me what sauce I like on my wings because I like to, experiment, vary with them. If I see a place that has a sauce I've never tried, yeah, I'm gonna try a new sauce. I don't like to stick to one thing. I'm a wing savant, if you will. So, Jawan Harris with the step back. He's getting bold. He's getting bold. And he did lead Black in scoring with 7 points in the first game. And he's coming back out confident here in the second one. We'll see if it'll be enough. But Red's going to want it. They don't want to see this end early. Ooh, what a pass there. Jawan Harris is looking like he's going to be a nice piece for whoever's able to get their hands on him. Angelo Roman got that steal, ran the court really well, made the right cut, and Jawan Harris rewarded him for it, getting him the easy layup from a nice pass. JJ Hoops has got it back. We saw him be real aggressive in the first, and he's going to dish it off to Cutbirth. Cutbirth has made a couple shots, but the recent Gulf Coast lockdown soft commit hasn't quite. Oh, Roman with a hand in his face.
Oh, guy came back at a good time, huh?
Yes,
impressive.
thank you. Thank you for the wings, B-Ron. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Sorry, I went to step aside for a minute, and I guess that took too long.
The line at the concession stand, sometimes it's a little crazy, so I understand.
Oh man.
Monte Parson looks so impressive today, B-Ron.
He really does. I 4 for 5 in that first game, an efficient 4 points too, Siege. Continuing to keep it going.
There he is. There's Cutbirth.
There he is. I'm sorry. I'm remembering the tweet we saw with him in the Houston shirt, and he's from Houston, making a Gulf Coast lockdown. Like,
it sounds so dirty with that one.
Man,
I'm really impressed with what I'm seeing from Jawan Harris and JJ Hoops. To be honest, both guys are, we've heard about him, but neither. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. JJ Hoops with the 3, but both of them weren't, super high on people's lists as it seemed. They weren't being talked about a whole lot, and both of them are using this opportunity in a SimWorld TV broadcasted game to kind of show out.
Yeah, absolutely, and this is what you want to do, especially in these kinds of games. Be it a pickup game like this, or a that's what Boris saying, anything like that. It's on SimWorld TV. You gotta show out because somebody's watching you.
Oh, not just somebody. There are a lot of people watching you, so you gotta show out.
You're right. Yeah.
Ooh.
A lot of people are watching you because this is the next big thing, man. And yeah. So look, get in here, get your shine on, and you're fun to run a team.
Ooh.
What a pass and the finish. Let's go. Man, oh man. This has been action-packed Siege's second game from what I've seen so far, and we have to come back from getting wings, man.
Well, someone's want to do. I will say this game seems to be a little more perimeter-centric than the last one. We saw a lot more, dishing down to the post, but they're letting it fly in this one.
Yeah. Why not let it fly, man?
Why not? A la Russell Westbrook.
Yeah. We need that crisp move auto tune for them, man.
Sorry, production's chewing in my ear. Production, if you could mute your production mics for now, that'd be great.
Hey, look, everybody's having fun
Oh,
out here, even a production team, man.
JJ with another bucket. He's kind of leading the red team all the way at this point. It seems like Kai Killens has decided to. He seems to be, Kai Killens is the guy on the red team who's gotten the most talk coming up so far this offseason, but he seems to be taking more of a backseat this game, letting some other guys get some shine. You got to kind of appreciate that about a player, He knows that people know who I am. People are going to give me offers. I'm good. Not going to do anything dumb. I'm not going to do anything dumb, make myself look bad. But I'm also, I'm going to let some other guys, take a couple more shots than me and do their thing.
Right, yeah, right. I've gotten my notice. Like you said, people know who I am. So this is my time to help out the other guys on the team and get them some shine too. I think that's a good teammate right there.
Ooh, drop step.
Oh, yes, sir.
Mismatch, mouse in the house.
Man, this black team here in game 2, they've really showed their defense here. They're known as the Midwest Mafia, and they are giving them the business right now on the defensive end.
That grimy Midwest mentality. We don't have anything to do in the Midwest, so we just work on our game. That's what I'm saying.
And I think that's one of the biggest reasons why the Monty Parsons soft commit to Philadelphia is not surprising to me because of how he plays the game. That's a perfect fit for Coach Drees over there. And if that holds true come Sunday or whenever he officially commits, if he does hold and stay there, that's gonna be so fun to see. And there's a 2-pointer from Bird, man.
Easy one from Bird. On the kick out from Parsons after the offensive rebound. I'll tell you what, watching what Parsons is doing right now, I think he would have fit real well just filling that hole that Tyson Simpson left for BTA. But Philadelphia fits good with the way he plays as well, I agree.
Yeah. And me and Yell spoke about it on the SimWorld today. It was either Friday or Thursday. I can't remember which day it was exactly. But what are your thoughts on it? The deadly duo there of Jermaine Owens and Monty Parsons, Siege.
Yeah,
that's gonna be so
fun. Crazy front court. I'm kind of wondering, and I'm not saying it can't work. I'm sure it can work, and Coach Drees will figure it out. But that was disgusting. Why do you have Carson Cutbirth guarding Monte Parsons in the first place? I know this isn't like a real organized game, so it's fine. It's fine. It's a pickup game. I got to relax. But somebody needs to help. Yeah. He needs a little bit of help on that one. But my thoughts on that is I think it's really good. Here's the thing. Jermaine Owens, he's a defensive monster. I mean, he showed in that Trey J game that we watched. He is looking better than ever right now. If they can figure out a way who's going to kind of play the 4, Monte Parsons trying to show a little perimeter game here, but he's going to pass it out. But it could get crowded if they've got both of them down on the block consistently. I also could see a place where they both start and then they kind of stagger their minutes throughout the game, where one's in, one's out.
One's out, right? Yeah.
Maybe the first 4 or 5 minutes or whatever of a game, kind of stagger it from there. I think that could work out really well. But I love the duo, and what it means is you're going to have a tough anchor on the inside pretty much all game. And that's not even talking about who they got, in their backcourt with Nas Hall.
Right.
So
right, exactly, yeah. Because you mentioned it. If you start them both, you can probably put Owens at the 5 and Parson at the 4. I mean, that's a thought to consider. And then, like you said, maybe you have Parson be the one more on the perimeter of the floor, and Owens be more on the inside.
Yeah,
do it that way Owens still has space to move and create inside, and Parson can do it on the inside as well. Man, Carson Cutbirth. Yeah, if it's 15 all right now, and if Black does win this one, that ends the run here. But if Red wins, we'll go to a game 3.
Ooh, JJ.
They are heating up, Siege. They're heating up, man.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
They are heating up from outside. Red team going crazy.
Somebody help him!
Uh-oh.
Somebody
Yep.
help him!
Somebody help that man. There it is. Doesn't matter though.
Help too late. Not gonna work on that one. He just looks. He's got such nice touch in the post. You know.
Yeah, he really does. It's soft. It's a soft
It-
touch, and it's what you need on the inside.
So soft but powerful. You know.
Right. When he needs a little more of that in their life, man. Oh my goodness.
JJ is not missing out on the chance to continue showing his skills in a game 3. He's gonna make sure Red gets there. And JJ and Cuthbert seem to be feeding off of each other pretty well.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe Gulf Coast has got another sponsorship. Can bring down both Kai Killens and JJ Hoops. That would be quite the turnaround for Gulf Coast after some of that supposed drama that was going on with new coach Heesh, which he beat the allegations, and it seems that was just kind of blown out of proportions. But you know, that'd be a big grab. Add even more to the team.
Would be a big grab, man, to get those two added on with Carson but man, Monty down low.
Yeah, they are picking on Cutbirth on defense, so I'll tell you what.
They know what they're doing. They recognize it. And even in the pickup game, it's good to know that stuff gets recognized.
It's just basketball IQ. You got to see it.
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, sure, Parsons says, I don't care how big you are, though. Ooh.
Oh, not yet.
I've been really impressed, too, not just by the post moves, but also his ability to find his teammates from the post. He's made some really good passes out to the perimeter, Monte Parsons has. So that's just another thing to add to his game. And Cutbirth, they need one more bucket to end this one.
Red's that game point, but Black's still hanging around. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Defense from JJ.
Game point for Red. Oh, not yet.
All right, Juwan Harris, let us see those sharpshooter skills. Put it on.
Let's see it, man.
Oh, he's open. Get it to him.
Pull the trigger. Yes, sir.
And do we have word from production? Is this a win by 2 situation? Nope. All right, production through chewing on what sounds like Triscuits is telling me that it is not win by 2. So
first to 21, yeah.
And
there it is.
Production was wrong. Maybe I misheard due to the full mouth of Triscuits, but it is going to be a win by 2. Advantage Red. Yep. And it'll now turn into a tennis match.
Love to see it. Oh! Oh my goodness.
Oh. Wrong take there. And we're back.
Oh.
Even here.
Nope.
Off the bank, can't get it to go, and Black's got a chance to take the advantage.
Yep, they sure do. Black had the chance to take the lead
in this situation. Here we go.
Here we go, man. Can't get it to go. Red is hanging around.
Oh, find him. There we go. I'm loving the interior game we're seeing all pickup game. You don't get to see interior skills too much when it comes to pickup games sometimes. So this is nice.
No, yeah, because usually it's all about the outside shots and that kind of stuff. But no, like you said, the interior defense here is great. Kick out.
Oh, Kai Killens can't hit for the game. Looks like it's going to be out on Black, though, so Red should get another chance to finish this one out.
Yeah, yep. Red's going to get a chance to end game 2 here and tie this little series here up at 1 apiece. Here we go, man.
JJ Hoops, he's been aggressive all day. Let's see if he's going to keep being aggressive.
No need to rush. No need to rush, man. Plenty of time.
Jerry. And JJ Hoop's going to go for the win. Can't get it. Here's Jawan.
Oh!
Christ!
He had too much space, man. He got the ball on the run, too. That was the thing. Got the ball on the run. That was so easy for Parson to just keep going all the way with it.
We've seen the finesse and the post moves from him today. He's showing the power there, too. That was impressive.
Yeah. That time
Somebody check on the rim.
Oh! What a block from Bird there. What a block. My goodness. This has been intense, Siege. The intense back and forth we've seen.
Oh, for the win!
Hey! Game
for the
over.
series. That's going to be the Kaiju. And to make it 2-possession game, and they will.
Definitely going to have to make it elsewhere. Oh!